Howdy folks, and welcome to Mainely Acres. Howdo YouTube, how you folks doing today? Hopefully all is well. I tell you what, the sun's poking through the clouds up here and it's making us think and feel like it's spring. Boy, don't I hope that's true. Alrighty, today we have another sewing video, and I'm super excited about today's video because this is the first video that I'm putting out addressing a question that I received on a previous sewing video of mine. And the question came in from a J&MD, and they want to know who's the manufacturer of this machine, where did I order it from, how I went about picking this machine out specifically, and the cost that I paid. So let's dive right on into that there. The manufacturer of the machine is kind of unknown. I do know that these machines are manufactured in China and they come over here to the States, so can't really help you guys with the actual manufacturer name. It's probably a couple different manufacturers, but they are all made in China. So that will lead me to my next question of how did I go about finding this machine and why I chose this company to order the machine. So let's talk about a little bit of the how and why I decided to step my game up and go to a sewing machine, or a hand crank sewing machine. Well, you guys probably know me by now. I do a lot of leather crafting. I enjoy sewing and making my own leather crafts, and I found that I was kind of falling behind in getting projects out. So I thought, well, now it's about time to step up the game and find a machine that will help me sew and put my crafts together a bit faster. So I went out on the internet and I was looking up, I first started looking up industrial leather sewing machines, and I quickly found out that none of those machines are in my price range. We're talking about $800 and up. Starting at $800 and going up. So I knew that, you know, that wasn't going to be an option for me. So I started looking at hand operated or antique sewing machines. So I was on eBay, I was looking up some old Singer machines, the old Adler machines, and I still found that a lot of those machines weren't in my price range, and if they were in my price range, there was something wrong with the machine. It needed some type of repair, some type of part, and where these machines I was looking at are antiques, it's really hard to find parts for them. So I was thinking there's got to be a better option out there, and sure enough, while I was searching and looking, I found a whole bunch of these machines, different styles, different colors, different things, but they all had the same thing. They were all being made out of China. They were kind of put together kind of crudely, made with rough technology, and they were in the price range that I was looking at. So I started really diving into these machines specifically, the Chinese made machines. And once you make that decision, now you're left with, well, who do I want to order the machine through? Because there's a lot of different companies that sell these machines, and so it leaves you with the question, well, you know, who do I want to go through? Well, I was doing more and more research, and I came across this company that made this machine specifically. So let's dive into the name of this company. The name of this company is Bantam Saddle and Tack. They're based here in the United States, and I think they are the only company here in the States that sell these machines. So what that means is if you guys order from any other company other than these guys, your machines are going to be coming from China directly to you, and that's pretty much the end of the road. So when you receive your machine, that's it. You don't receive any customer service from these companies out of China, and you typically don't receive any help in regards to how to thread the machine and how to operate it. If you guys choose to go through this company that I went through, they have all of that and more. I purchased this machine over a year ago. It's been in the back room until I was able to find some time to put it together and get it running. So even a year after purchasing this machine, I was able to call up the company, speak directly to somebody here in the States, and they gave me more information than I would ever need with how to run the machine and just general concerns and problems you might have. So that's awesome blossom. And then to add to it, this morning when I called the company just to express to them that I was really pleased with them and just to let them know that I was going to be shooting this video, I actually spoke to the owner of this company, and I tell you what a great conversation and what a great guy. Talk about a guy that is really dedicated to shipping out quality products. What he does is he orders these machines from China, brings them here in the state, brings them into his warehouse, and he goes over these machines and makes sure that they are functioning properly, and that when he sends these out the door to you guys, that they are functioning properly, and you are going to have a pleasure working with these instead of a pain and pulling out all those hairs that we valuably need. So I really like that. I spoke to him for, like I said, a good while this morning. He's a real good guy. His name is Matt. So if you guys ever have any concerns and you call this company, there's a good chance that you'll be able to talk to Matt yourself, and he'll walk you through all the products and make sure that you are completely satisfied before letting you go. So I think that's awesome. Another thing that I will speak about this machine is I've seen other people ordering these machines from China, and when they receive them, they're in such a rough state, or they were just thrown together so quickly that they're not even sewing. Or if they are sewing, people are having a lot of issues with slop material, slop slack underneath their project or on top of it, and just a million and one issues. And I was very fortunate with this machine. I kind of touched on that when I went over the mods that I've done on this machine, that I really didn't have to do too much to the machine to get it to where it is now today. Just very simple mods, just taking some washers and putting them in a different location, you know, adding a lock washer to the crank wheel here so the bolt doesn't back off, and just very little work on any rough edges. Like I said, I was blessed to receive a machine that I didn't have to go to town with a Dremel on before I felt comfortable using it. Now, as for the cost of the machine, I believe the cost of the machine now is $229.00. That does not include the shipping. That's just the cost of the machine. And I think that is right in the average of other people listing this machine. I think, honestly, in my opinion, this company could get more for the machines just because of the quality machines that they are sending out their door. They're not sending out pieces of junk that they receive and just say, well, people can figure it out. No, they take their time, they sew with these machines, make sure that they're sewing properly. They will send you a little patch of leather underneath here, which is very professional, because most all of your professional or industrial leather sewing machines will come with a leather patch under here to show you that the machine was stitching, how it was stitching when it left the company. They do the same thing. That just shows how that they are stepping their game up. Another question that I'm going to add to the video that wasn't asked was basically the accessories that come with the machine. This machine here came with all the accessories that you would need to run the machine. It comes with seam rippers, came with a pair of scissors, came with extra thread, came with extra parts, came with, I believe, 6 to 7 extra bobbins. And the bobbins that are sent with this machine through this company are not the bobbins that the Chinese manufactured to go with these machines. They're a lot cleaner, a lot smoother bobbins. And there's even a guy out on YouTube that refers people that if they buy these machines to order the bobbins through this company, Bantam Saddle and Tack, or Bantam Saddle Tack. I always put the "and" in there. I always want to put the "and" in there, but it's not. It's bantamsaddletack.com. And they refer people to buy bobbins for these machines through this company. And I just think that's awesome. You know, you see other people out on YouTube referring people to this company. Just my experience personally with this company, I just don't think you can go wrong. So if you guys are interested in ordering one of these machines, please check out Bantam Saddle and Tack. They're an awesome company. I don't get any kickbacks or any discounts or anything like that. And the owner did offer some help if I wanted it, but you know, that's not really why I'm shooting this video. The reason why I'm shooting this video is because it's an awesome company here in the States, working hard, and I think that more people need to recognize that. Hands down, if you go through this company, you will not be let down. Their customer service is phenomenal. The machines are phenomenal.